By this time, you had started accepting the situation.
Yeah, actually I had started accepting the situation because through the father of my baby, he gave me enough emotional support, a shoulder to lean on.
That's very
his
encouraging.
mom, and then my mom. And then my dad was so disappointed the first time he realized I was pregnant, but
Yes.
later on, he became a dad. He knew that this is what happens. It has happened. What
Yeah.
next? Am I going to disown her? But I expected him to tell me, sort out yourself, because he's so harsh.
Yeah, so you thought he would be like, you know what, I'm done with you.
I'm done with you.
Hata your school fees utajilipia.
Enda ujipange na maisha yako, but
yeah.
that wasn't the case.
So, but just to think about it, even his reaction, it's kind of understandable, especially now that you're a parent.
Yeah.
You look at your child and you're thinking, I want the best for this child. So
I hustle hard. I really hustle hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when I gave birth, everyone was like, my big sister, come to Kisumu with the baby. My bro, come to Eldoret. My dad, bring the baby here home. My baby daddy, I want to go with my baby.
Yeah.
So I was like, when I was pregnant, people were like, you're a disappointment. Now everyone is accepting. Things really changed.
Okay.
And I was like, you know what? It's not the end of the world. I'm having this baby. And then this degree now, it's not going to be for me alone. It's for me and her. So I really need to work extra hard so that I get those good grades at the end of it. And then I really need to show her that it's not because of you that I failed.
Yeah.
It's not because of you that I dropped out of school. So I really needed, I got back to my feet because when I looked at her, I was just seeing a reason to soldier on her.
Yeah, so she became your inspiration.
Yeah, actually.
So just to take you back, you had said you took a break at some point when you were
I
6
took a
months.
break,
So at what point then did you now go back to school?
I gave birth, then after 3 months.
After 3 months,
after 3 months
you
I
went back to school.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. How was that process like? I mean, especially, in fact, let's just talk about being a first-time mom. So you gave birth at the hospital.
At the hospital.
What was your experience like, labor?
Labor, I tell you, Google was my friend.
Yes.
I used to Google everything, everything and everything. So I labored for 3 days.
Yes.
My mom was by my side. Kudos to her.
Yeah.
Our moms are the best. For the 3 days until I gave birth, then it was tough. I went home, no, I went to school actually to Maseno for 1 week.
Okay.
Yeah, stayed with the father of my child there for around a week. Then because I was always on phone asking, what should I do next?
Who are you calling?
My sister and my mom.
Okay. Was your sister a mom at the time?
Yeah, she's a mom of 2, and she was a mom of 2 still by then.
At the time, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So I would call to inquire. I would call my mom. This is what is happening. What should I do?
Yes.
Yeah, the navel is almost falling off, or it has fallen off. It's a wound. What am I going to do? You know, all those stuff. So my mom told me, no, you won't continue this way. You need to come home, then we tell you what to do and what not to do.
Okay.
Then I went to Kisumu to my sister's place, and she really helped me.
All right.
For the first month. Then the second month I went home to my mom's place. Up to the 3rd month now, when I was resuming school.
All right.
Then I went to school now. At least I had known what to do and what not to do. I knew how to bathe the baby, and she was breastfeeding exclusive. I did exclusive breastfeeding.
Okay.
So when I went back to school, it was tough because at the hospital, you're a first-time mom. You've been told you have to breastfeed exclusively. Yeah, I have classes to attend, assignments to do, and everything. So I used to express milk. Okay. It was tough. I would wake up at 2 a.m.
Wow.
to express milk because I need to leave like 3 bottles of milk. I go for the first session up to around 12 noon, come back, breastfeed the baby, express another bottle, go to class.
So you were staying somewhere near school?
Somewhere near school.
Was it like a hostel? Who are you leaving the baby with?
I got a nanny, a day scholar.
Okay.
Yeah, so she'll come in the morning and leave in the evening, which was also challenging. One morning she'll just call and tell you, I'm not coming.
Oh, gosh.
Or she doesn't even call. You've prepared, you want to go to class,
then
and she's not turning up. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no.
So like.
So what would you do, like in terms of even your classes, missing them? Did you talk to your lecturers? Did you talk to
At
someone?
times, I would miss classes, and then there are some classes I wouldn't miss, especially the linguistic classes. I would go with my baby to class.
Are you serious?
I did that.
What?
And the lecturer was so cool and was like, you're a proud mom.
How? Just paint a picture. How was this like? Was not your baby crying and people looking like, Ematiza anatupigia makelele?
Atakuwa anapiga kelele after she had taken her, I had breastfed her well. She would become cool. I would just go. We are there seated, and I would write, carrying her on the left arm and writing using the right arm.
What?
Yeah, I did it. Not once, not twice.
Wow.
In the linguistic classes, I wouldn't afford to miss those classes.
Yeah.
So
why is that?
I love linguistics so much.
Okay.
So
you
much.
just felt rain come shine.
I have to attend the
baby,
classes.
we are going with you.
We are going. So actually, my friends used to call my baby Masters.
Okay.
Hey, Mama Masters, how is Masters?
Yeah.
Because it was that way. We attended classes. At times, I would leave her with a neighbor. Maybe the neighbors were also, they had to go to classes, so they will call you even before the classes, the class ends, and they'll tell me, I have a class. At what time are you coming back? So I will leave my class halfway to go and attend to my baby.
Okay.
Yeah. At times, I will take her to our landlady's place, and it wasn't safe because the environment there wasn't really good enough for her.
Why is that?
They were just left to scroll, walk, eat,
so
everything.
No one was really watching.
Yeah, because they were just babies. You're a baby, join the rest.
Okay.
Yeah, and this was my first baby. So I'm like, it's not going to happen this way. So I would miss classes. I would sacrifice sometimes. But I was like, you know what? I'm not taking my baby back home to my mom. She's my baby. She's my responsibility.
Yes.
So I need to stay with her at school. And then I'm not giving my baby to any other person.
Yeah.
It's me and her. And we survived.
Yeah.
Yeah, we survived.
I'm just curious to know, how did these instances make you feel? Like you're going to class with your baby,
With my baby.
Maybe you're seeing, or you have to miss class, or you have to leave class halfway. How did this really make you feel at the time? Especially when maybe you're seeing your other friends, their life hasn't really changed.
Yeah.
Your life has, it's shifted a little bit.
Shifted a little bit.
Yeah.
But there are people who stood by me. I have 2 good friends who always like, you know, you can't miss this class. Come with her. We'll support you. And then they will help me carry the baby. Then I will walk long distance. You know, maybe the classes are far. You don't have that fare, but you have to carry your baby to class. Then from one lecture room to another lecture room. So it was so tiring. But I was like, it's my responsibility. I have to do it. Then I have to attend classes. At the end of the day, I want good grades. Then I shouldn't just finish campus for the sake of finishing campus.
You wanted to finish with a good degree.
Yeah, a good degree. So I really struggled. It was challenging, yes, seeing your friends that slaying and you're here with your baby. But I was like, it's because of her that I really want to do it. It was now not for me, but for her. So I was like, come rain, come sunshine, I'm going to do it.
So also your priorities kind of changed. So
yeah, really changed.
When your friends were still continuing on with their lives, your life your priority had changed to now your daughter.
And I would walk heads high. And then my identity was Mama Howie. And then they usually call me, at school they used to call me Mamake. Because now that became my identity. I became so proud of her. And I was like, I was not so weak to drop out of school. I was not so weak to get rid of you.
Oh, exactly.
I walked heads high with this pregnancy. So why should I now start, like, I don't want to get identified with you. You're my baby after all. We need to soldier on with this journey.
Together.
Yeah, together.
Right.